Hi everybody, it's Megan. I look a little scrappy right now. I'm very tired after a long travel day, but I wanted to give you a quick room tour because we have moved locations on my Japan trip. We are now in Osaka for just a week. Here's a quick tour of my room in the Hotel MyStays in Osaka. I'm not sure exactly how many floors there are, but we are on floor 3. Most of us are here, and there are just 3 rooms that we have on floor 4. So here are the elevators, and then when you step out from the elevators, it's just kind of this weird dark atmosphere. It's all black and gray. This little area is like, there's a weird ticket thing and a microwave, which is nice, telephone, and I'm not actually sure what this is. I think it might be a table you can set up in here. And then our room is literally right there. I'm in 305. I did put the do not disturb out. If you look this way, it's just a pretty short hallway. Laundry is on floor 2, and that one has like a separate, right here this is open, but on floor 2 it's divided with a locked door and you need your key card to get in. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, here's our room. Let's have my key card. But then you do need to put your key card right here in the slot in order to turn the lights on. Right off the bat, we've got a lovely little tea area here. It's kind of like a mini kitchen. There's a fridge, teacups, water cups, boiler, and some tea. Here's the safety information. We've got a full body mirror right here. We've got hangers, and I believe that is a shoe polish brush. And we've got some slippers and, I don't know, a space heater? But we have central air, so I'm not sure why that exists. Also, every hotel room we've stayed at has this little fabric refresher. I think maybe because they don't do the beds every day. We have a telephone, this little desk area. There's a stool we can pull out if we want to sit here. I told my roommate, this is a different roommate than I had in Tokyo, so she's much cleaner. But I told my roommate she can have the stool. I'm probably not going to use the desk. My little chair over there. I have sat there once already just to work on my computer. It's nice to have a separate space from the bed. My duffel bag is there and my backpack. This is all I have right now. Those 3 things that you see right there, those bags, because we're only here for a week and we left our big suitcases all in one room in Tokyo at the hotel. We've got our TV here. It's got the Wi-Fi code on it for the entire hotel, not just the room. It is pretty simple though, just amenities information and live TV, no streaming services or YouTube or anything. We've got a little table lamp here and an outlet. Most outlets in Japan I've seen only have these 2 prongs, so I have been using my adapter. I did notice in the laundry rooms and other public spaces in this hotel though, they have 3-pronged outlets, which is cool. We got breakfast coupons, so there's enough for both of us for the whole week, and we just take this down to breakfast and give it to them. Here's the beds. It is a pretty tight squeeze, but we'll be okay. There's some nice pictures on the walls. They also did leave us our body towels on the bed and also a pair of pajamas for each of us. This seems to be a thing in Japan. I'm not really sure why, but they give us pajamas at the hotels. Pretty basic ones, but these are nicer than the other hotel gave us. And at the other hotel, they made us go down to the lobby and get them. These, they put on our beds, so that's kind of nice. Beds are very clean. They do, again, feel... No, actually, these feel like less hard than the ones in Tokyo did. But we get 2 pillows, which is awesome. We get this nice little pillow, which is pretty firm. And then this kind of memory foam pillow. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to use for my head or my knees yet. I might test it out. If we move the pillow, we've got a secret little area back here. There's a little shelf. And then this is kind of like a book light, or a private lamp. If we turn it on, it can make it brighter or dimmer. These little dials control the lights for the whole room, which is really, really nice because then we don't have to get up. There's another outlet and there's a little USB port, so I'll be able to charge my phone right here. Maybe, unless I don't want it to hit my head. We'll see. We do have just a couple small windows. You can't actually see the view right now, but across the way, there's just like an apartment building, and we can't see it through that window on the right. but we can see their balconies. Oh, you can kind of see it out on the left here, and a little bit of the street. Next, I'll show you the bathroom. I'm sorry if you hear chatter out in the hallway, it's just my classmates. Here's the bathroom. Again, very like cruise ship bathroom energy, which is totally fine by me. We've got hand towels over here, toilet paper, and of course the bidet settings. There's a little trash can, which is super nice. That strange handle is the flush for the toilet. There are these cool glasses, an outlet. Oh, three-pronged outlet, like I said. Some really nice looking hair and body products, and hand soap. Sink, again, is this basin style with a drain plug. In case you didn't see my last video with the other hotel room tour, that is because in Japan, it's very traditional to wash yourself off, kind of like standing up using the water from the sink and a washcloth, and then fill up the bathtub and just soak. No cleaning in the bathtub, just soaking. And every member of a household shares the same bath water. So you clean yourself off here so that you're clean when you get in the bath. Traditionally. We're not gonna do that. But I did take baths in the other hotel. I don't know if I will take any here, just because it is a little smaller. Actually, it's a lot smaller than the other hotel's bath, and it is quite scuffed up. That's the one thing we've noticed about this room is it is a little banged up. It just seems old. But if you want to fill up the tub, you put the shower head on that bottom rung. If you want to just take a shower, you can put it on the top rung. That's all for the room space itself. I am going to grab a little bit of video from the lobby and also the laundry room, and maybe get a couple of the conference rooms that are in this building so you guys can see those as well. This hotel is also a conference center, and on the second floor on the other side there is a conference area. And there is a businessman talking on the phone in the conference area right now, so I can't film in there. But basically there is like a general seating area, more vending machines, and there are some private rooms, and then there are also public bathrooms down there. So I opened it real quick, but you do have to go through this special door through to the laundry on floor 2. And then we go over here. We've got the laundry. It is divided by gender, so this is the men's, and this is ladies. Just go in here. There's 4 washing machines, and it is combo washer and dryers. You can choose to do a long wash and dry, or just a small load, or just wash or just dry. Mine is in there right now. It does cost 400 yen for a wash and dry, and 500 yen for, or I'm sorry, 400 yen for the small one and 500 for the normal one. And it only takes 100 yen coin, which I also saw in the other hotel we stayed at. You also do need a pin for this machine. Set your own pin so that no one else can get your laundry, which I think is kind of nice. Then also in here, there's a microwave and a vending machine. There's some little seats. There's a machine that dispenses only ice. You can get a cup of ice and that's it. And what I find strange is that there's no garbage in here, because there is a vending machine and a microwave, but there's no garbage.